Hello, love. Welcome back, or welcome to What I Am Seeing. Today is going to be a timeless general reading for the orchestrator types, or the projectors in traditional human design. And if you don't know your human design energy type, you can get a free chart at whateyeamseeing.com/free human design chart. And there's also a free report that you can get to download with your chart to give you a little bit of information about what that means if you are new to hearing about or understanding quantum human design. So we have a new mug that says trust in the process. So I invite you to relax, release, let something go so that you can allow yourself to receive the message and the transmission that wants to come through here today. If you're an orchestrator type, this message is timeless. Time and energy are fluid, so I trust that whenever you come across it, whenever you are listening, finding this session, this reading, that it will have something here for you. If you know or you love an orchestrator type, please feel free to share this with them if you feel led. We're going to cleanse all of our cards here with some Palo Santo. So the orchestrator types make up about 20% of the population, and whether you are an orchestrator type or you know and love an orchestrator, may you receive something through today's transmission that brings you some clarity, confirmation, a click or connection to cosmic perspective. May it provide peace, encouragement for your highest good, for your highest timeline, and be a portal to embodying your highest human and divine potential. As always, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, love, we are all cleansed and cleared, and now we're going to shuffle the cards and lay out our spread. Okay, orchestrator. So we have shuffled our cards, we've laid our spread, and let's jump into the transmission, the message that is wanting to come through. The overall arcing theme of this reading is the gate 27, the gate 27, the gate of accountability. And it's coming here off of the sacral center. Yeah, so as the orchestrator type, you do not have this center defined in your chart. No orchestrator chart will have a defined sacral center or evolution center in quantum human design. This is the center for life force, workforce energy, which means that you don't have a consistent access to this energy because it's undefined, it's open in your chart. So that just means that you're taking in all of the workforce, life force energy from everybody else around you, the 70% of the population, and amplifying that. So it's very important for you to understand that you are here to operate and work differently in the world than the majority of people that you see. And protecting your energy is very important. And so the focus here is with this gate 27 energy, this gate of accountability. This is the space and place where codependency, guilt, overdoing, overcaring lives in the shadow of this energy. In the positive or optimal expression of this energy, this is about being able to nurture and care and sustain yourself, so that way you have a bank and a resource of an abundance of energy to be able to then give and do for other people. So this is not about overcommitting and overdoing out of fear of disappointing people, letting people down, out of guilt. And as we pulled cards from the Work Your Light Oracle and the Starseed, the Healing Waters, and the Rose Oracle, the first to come through was this beautiful Imrama card. And this is all about where your soul is calling you to, where your soul is calling you to journey to. And this could be a physical place. This could be just a place internally, the portal of your heart. And the question is, I'm wondering, where are you being called to? Are you being called out of a situation, out of a physical place, out of a relationship? As the karmic relationships card came through next. So there is something here where, just in this, the theme, even pulling through with the Silky card next, which is all about mask wearing, you may be feeling trapped and stuck and guilted into a job or a relationship right now that is no longer serving you. It may have never been a good relationship or a good working relationship or a good environment for you to be in, but maybe you didn't have that awareness at the time and you have it now. And your soul is asking you to, let's go, let's move, let's go on this journey. And maybe it's internal. Maybe there's places that you've been avoiding going internally as not wanting to dive into those depths, but your soul is asking you to go there, because what's going to be on the other side of it is going to be so beautiful and beneficial to you. This Orion energy is coming through. You may be feeling like you're a starseed from the Orion star system, or if you have a correlation or a resonance with that. But this polarity, this karmic relationship, karmic contract, I feel that Spirit is saying it's time for this to end. This conflict, this thing that you've been either feeling guilted into or overdoing or overgiving, it's time for that to come to an end. Maybe you've completely evolved and changed and you're no longer the person that you were when you agreed to commit to that relationship or, again, that job. And Spirit is wanting you to come back home. Your soul is saying, come back home to yourself. Let's move from here. Let's go from here. The karmic contract is up. You've fulfilled the purpose and the point of the conflict or the polarity that you've experienced, and it's now time to use all of that to unify and come back home to yourself, or start fresh and new someplace else. Again, whether that's a physical, actual environment of you moving. I do feel some of you are desiring to get out of a job and even move to a whole nother place, a whole nother state. And your soul will guide you there. And if it's not a physical move, then wherever this journey is, through the portal of your heart and soul, you're going to be supported and guided to go there. And this card actually comes with an activation that I just want to read for you, because this is the beginning of your new journey. This is your next steps. And whether that's physical or internal, your soul is calling you and asking you to go. And here, if you want to close your eyes for a moment and we can say this activation, you can just listen or you can repeat after me. May seeds of light long ago planted begin to rise I am ready to remember ancient secrets from lands that my soul knows from times past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served, and remember that I don't have to do it alone. You're not alone. You're never alone. And so it is time for you to end this relationship, this contract. It's time for you to come out of hiding. It's time for you to shed the mask. Maybe it's a mask that you've always been wearing, and you've known that you haven't been able to be yourself fully and completely because you felt so stuck and committed and anchored into this relationship or contract or commitment or whatever this is, and you felt responsibility to see that out and to see that through, and you've been denying yourself this whole time. Or maybe truly that did work for you at one time, but because you're here to grow and evolve as a human and as a soul through experiences that you're having, through up-leveling of consciousness, through the things that you're learning, it's time for you to take off that mask, to embrace who you really are, to allow yourself to break free and swim free, to return to the truth of who you are now that it's become more and more clear to you. You don't have to stay stuck in these commitments, and it's not like you have to just abandon someone or something or up and quit. There can be a conscious, intentional uncoupling, or a very intentional and emotionally intelligent way to leave a job or a position for you to be able to stay in your truth, to do what's best for you, because no one is going to give you what you need. You need to be able to have the strength and the courage and the wisdom, and in stepping into your own power to know what it is that you need. And maybe you're just so burnt out and exhausted because you've been living a life that no longer fits. Maybe it fit at one time, maybe it never fit, but regardless now, Spirit is saying that you have a right to your joy. Rose without thorns. You have a right to your joy. You deserve peace. You deserve, this is such a beautiful, she's just surrendered and completely at peace, held by the Mother Rose and this card. You have the right to your joy, to experience the sweetness of life. You're too important to live a life here that any longer for another day that is out of alignment with what feels true, good, right, and correct for you. Especially if you feel bound up in this relationship or these relationships. Especially if you feel bound up in these relationships, this is the time for you to realize for yourself where things no longer fit, and to follow where your heart, where your soul is calling you to go, to end these karmic relationships, contracts, to come back into peace, to step into your authenticity, to know that you can just take off the mask, shed the skin like a snake shedding its skin, and move into this next phase and stage of your life that is in alignment with the truth of who you are, allowing yourself to receive the sweetness, to find your joy again, and to know that you can experience that joy and peace without the guilt, without those stories. Yeah, some of you there are definitely deep relational karmic contracts coming to an end, these karmic relationships ending, so that you can free yourself and be freed. And again, that karmic contract or relationship could be in an actual relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be a romantic partner, it could be with a job. And you're being guided and asked to release and to let all of that go and to step into your future. From the Keepers of the Light deck, the Miriam, the Sacred Vision card came through here again with the roses in the background here. Expansion, love, unconditional love for yourself. This says, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So again, and I always think you have to have that for yourself first. You need to have that love for yourself first in order for you to be able to have that for others. And so this could be in this relationship here, that actually the most loving thing that you can do is to end it, is to communicate and speak your truth, that this has run its course, this has come to an end. It's time to move on, because it's going to be better for all parties involved. Because you staying in a space and place, a relationship, or in a commitment out of guilt or feeling like you're stuck and you have to, and you've made that commitment, not only is that detrimental to you, but it's also detrimental to the other person or people involved, because it's not for your highest good, so therefore it's not for their highest good. So the divine angel illumination number that came through is 11. Have you been seeing 11 or 1111? Alignment. This is encouraging you. It says divine timing. It's like Spirit is saying the time is now. This is your sign and your synchronicity, that what you've been feeling, either it needs to be turned up a notch for you to be able to continue in this process, in this journey that you've been in, and that the divine timing is here, is now. It's the time is now. This says a gateway to endless possibilities is unfolding before you, inviting you to embrace new opportunities and reach for the stars. No more holding yourself back. No more limiting yourself. The universe is aligning to support your highest and greatest purpose, and all the pieces are coming together for you to embark on the journey of your dreams. Again, so soul journey. Where are you being asked and called to go? It's the trajectory is your joy. Yeah, and this card, I love this. This is like stepping through this portal. Here you are. Divine timing. Spirit is saying, go ahead, step through. These are your dreams. This is like limitless expansion. Anything is possible. Just all you need to do is take a step and walk through and trust the unfolding, trust in the process. Like our mug says, continue, put one foot in front of the other, have the hard conversations. You are capable. And as we shift and move into and transition into the tarot, the King of Cups, look at, there's more of this beautiful water energy. Look at all of this water. Lots of emotions, but a lot of not avoiding the emotions, but leaning into the emotions and allowing the water, the tides, the current to carry you through this time, through knowing what it is that you need to do, being able to, you are this wise, calm, you've endured. So he's sitting here patiently waiting, trusting, knowing, playing his singing bowl, knowing that who he is and who he's evolved into, right? So I see you as a representation of this, knowing that the situation or the relationships and what you're in is truly no longer serving you, and removing the masks and allowing your true self to shine through in all of your beautiful essence and strength. Taking all that you've learned and knowing that nothing was wasted. I think sometimes we don't want things to end because we feel like that was a waste or I failed. But nothing that you go through or experience is wasted, ever, 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 ever. Every single thing is a lesson and an experience that you needed to have, and you take all of that with you. It's like it's another piece or patch that's just added to the threads and the tapestry that's being woven of your lifetime, and collectively all of us together as well. Here at the heart here is this Nine of Swords. So again, something is ending. These karmic contracts need to come to an end, and it's 9 is symbolic of endings. Something is needing to end. Spirit is saying, allow it, muster up that strength. I know some of you may be losing sleep over what's going on. It's feeling very tumultuous, and like you're very much in your head playing out all these scenarios because of, again, the guilt and the feeling of responsibility and accountability to this person, to this place, to this thing, to this job. But you are being called and asked and given a sign that it's okay to let this thing go. It's okay for this to end. To come back, to quiet the noise in your mind, and to come back into your truth. Because once you are able to stand in your authentic truth and your power of just your being, and you are able to allow this conclusion, allow this completion, allow this thing to come to its end, then you'll be able to catapult and zoom into that next phase and stage of your life that is going to be part of where you find your joy, that sweet peace of alignment, that calm peace of mind. Some of you are wanting to move forward with the current circumstances or situations, and that is needing to be let go. That is needing to be let go so that you can have a clear path forward, releasing and not carrying with you old energy from the past that is no longer meant to be with you moving into the evolution and expansion of your future self. What's incoming for you is I see that you are going to make these intentional decisions, not from an emotional place, but from a place of empowerment. You're going to be able to have the hard and difficult conversations because you know that it's in your best and highest. Therefore, it's in the other person or party's best and highest as well. This is also this time and place where you get to see the people who really see you and support you, and who really have your back. Because do you really want people in your life that you can't be your authentic self with, that you can't grow and evolve, and they still see you and love you and accept you the same, even if you don't think exactly alike or believe in the exact same things? So you're going to be able to make these decisions. This is you seeing things from a higher perspective, being intentional, being very intentional with your words. The sword is a tool for you to use. Words are spells, and I see you being able to have these difficult conversations, for you to use your throat chakra. I see that open and expanding for you to be able to communicate and articulate, and not in a way of needing the other people to fully get it and to fully understand, but know that you've shared your part, your piece. You've spoken your heart, you've spoken your truth, and you've done your part. And that may lay where it lays. And when you do that, not everybody is going to understand or get it or accept it, but that doesn't stop you from doing it or continuing to move forward. And what also came out with the Queen of Swords in the incoming energy was this justice. So whatever has been wronged or wherever you've been wronged or something that hasn't been right, it is coming back into balance. Another 11 here. 11, justice, karmic balance, harmony, equanimity coming back in again. Unity, peace from the conflict, from the dissonance that you've endured and that you've experienced in your life thus far, in whatever this relationship is or this job. It's going to come back into balance. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. It will be experienced. Again with the 11. And last but not least, with the advice, Spirit is wanting you to know you are the creator of your life. Your thoughts create your reality. What is it that you want? What is your soul calling you to do? You are the magician. You are the creator. One, new beginnings, coming into alignment, as above, so below. You can create the life that you want to live and experience, and you can be the person who you feel that you incarnated here to be. You can create your joy, find your peace. Infinite possibilities, infinite potentials. You are the magician, the creator. You are so powerful. You can't let other things, people, places, things hold you back from fully stepping into the fullest expression of who you are and who you came here to be. You can't deny your heart. Letting go and releasing so that you can move forward into your destiny, into your future, and you get to rewrite what that is. No guilt, no shame. Forgive who you need to forgive so that you can let that go. Maybe you need to forgive yourself for hurting someone or hanging on too long and trying to make something work, trying to make something fit that just doesn't seem to fit no matter what you did, but you tried. And this is how you learn, and this is how you grow. So last but not least, love, as we wrap up, we're going to pull, or we've pulled, a card from our Sacred Rebel deck to tie up this whole message for you. The card that came through is releasing allegiances. Releasing allegiances. 10. New beginnings. Releasing allegiances. Letting go. Karmic relationships, karmic contracts coming to an end. They have been fulfilled. It's time for you to let go and continue on. Let's see what this says. I do love how these cards always just wrap up the reading so beautifully. So, it is time to hold on to yourself and let go of another. Even if just for a time, You have gained all that was meant to be from that connection, at least for now. You have given and you have received. The need to let go does not deny the value of what has been acquired. It is more that the time has come for greater productivity, creativity, abundance, and consciousness in your life. You have completed many cycles in the vibrational frequency of consciousness that you are now being asked to release. You have been in that vibrational frequency for some time now. You have earned the right to step out of that frequency, out of the habits, relationships, and the possibilities that are limited to that outmoded frequency. It is now time to expand into higher frequencies of experience that will bring enhanced love, empowerment, and peace into your life. And peace into your life. But first, you trust that you can step into solitude for a time without being consumed by loneliness. It's time to reconnect with yourself. Perhaps you have had a period of outward orientation where your energy has been diverted away from the inner journey of self-discovery and the creative self-expression and into the world of lists, schedules, and demands. Accountability. Trust that you may need to step back momentarily, even from your healthy relationships and commitments, to refresh your spirit by reconnecting with your own nature and solitude. Perhaps you have been diving so deep into the creative waters that you have lost your bearings or your energetic connection to the earth, your own life, and your needs in the here and now. Either way, you need to come back to the ground of your own body. This is a time for self-love, for paying attention to yourself, for nurturing, holding, and being with you. It doesn't mean you can't love another. It just means you need to turn your attention inwards for a time, for some quality time with you. You will emerge renewed, refreshed, and clear about your journey and your relationships as a result of this. This oracle is also confirmation that the work you have been doing on yourself is working for you. Your level of self-love is growing, and your ability to love consciously and healthily is increasing as a result. Some connections in your life will mature along with you, and your regard and affection will deepen and blossom. It will be revealed that other relationships are no longer relevant to your life journey. You will know which is which because you will feel it. You will feel it most clearly when you have some time to be with yourself in reconnection. If you have been contemplating a change in lifestyle, enrolling in a class, or joining a group, starting a project, or setting aside time to focus on your inner work, then this oracle comes as confirmation that these things will be supportive, healthy, and helpful for you. This oracle also comes with particular guidance. There is a situation that has recently arisen or will arise soon where you need to back yourself. Don't be put upon or hoodwinked into backing down the emotional reactions of others. That's what I was saying, having these hard conversations, and they may not understand, but you need to have them anyway and stand in your strength. Stand your ground and stay aligned with what you know to be true, no matter how wonderful something seems logically or on the surface. If it doesn't feel right for you, it is not for you at this time. Perhaps that will change and it will be right for you later. Perhaps you will step away and realize with relief that you had a lucky escape from a situation that would have ended up unnecessarily costing you. Either way, backing yourself and not giving in to the opinion of another, no matter how highly you would have rated that opinion in the past. It's important, it is highly likely that you are breaking with tradition. And this 27 is very much linked to tradition and values as well. It is highly likely that you are breaking with tradition, with a role model or belief system that you have outgrown. You have outgrown it. You're stepping into something new. You must be there for yourself because you are doing well. You are on the right path and you are growing. Well done. And this is the healing process if you'd like to participate in this as well. So if you want to close your eyes or lie down comfortable, relax, 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 and say, I love my body and my body loves me. I trust my body and my body trusts me. I love wisdom and wisdom loves me. I trust wisdom and wisdom trusts me. Now, sense, visualize, feel, or intend that there be a beautiful emerald green light with golden sparkling flecks of energy in it. It rises up from the earth below and bathes you and your body until you are floating in an ocean of emerald green light with golden sparkling flecks of energy within it. Let it fizz and wash around you and through you right into the cells of your being. Finally, let it form a bubble of light around you, encasing you like an egg or shell from the top of your head all the way down to the bottom of your feet, on either side of you, front and back. Let it be close enough that it feels protective and spacious enough that you can breathe easily. Take your time, and when you're ready, simply open your eyes. You have completed your healing process, provided that you follow up and have some more time for yourself, of course. Okay, love, you are all set to either carry on with your day or sink into a deep sleep to wake up tomorrow renewed, refreshed, and reknown. Thank you, Orchestrator, for your place and your purpose here on the planet for the collective. You are so needed. I look forward to our next session together. May you remember, you are loved, you are light, you are love. I know who you are in truth. I know what you are in truth. I know how you serve in truth. You are free, you are free, you are free. I am you. You are me.